I received an email on jury tips, and in it the lawyer spoke of the punitive element of some jury decisions. Well, we don't have punitive damages in Massachusetts except under the wrongful death statute. But just because we don't have them doesn't mean that conduct on the part of the plaintiff, the person suing, or the defendant, the person being sued, doesn't come into play. Indeed, it does, and there are times when the conduct of the entity being sued, the corporation or a particular individual, that conduct sometimes can be so outrageous or can so shock the conscience that there becomes almost a punitive element of damages, and that in a way is what we'll say is de facto punitive element. In other words, it's not necessarily in the law, but it gets factored into what a jury does, or when I argue in a mediation, what a jury could do because of the excessive nature of the defendant's conduct. Now, what kinds of things smack of this? What kind of things come to mind? Well, if there's lying, if the defendant has been excessively cheap in its preparation or in its security apparatus or devices or methods, if they've just disregarded basic elements of decency with respect to safety, and what is the culture in that company's mind? Is it one to save money, or is it one to safeguard workers? And you compare that with the person who I like to think I represent, an honest, hard-working individual who's not concerned with the bottom line, who takes on some very dangerous work for perhaps comparatively not that much money, and you can see almost a difference in weighing the sympathy and the equities of it all. And in those situations, I certainly think that your lawyer can be very persuasive in arguing whether, in that rare case, a jury trial, or well before the jury trial, or at the point of a mediation. The lawyer can be secure in arguing that they represent the righteous and they represent the hardworking and honest, as opposed to a cost-cutting, somewhat tight-fisted in terms of money company who will cut corners instead of providing a safe workplace environment. Thank you.